Hey, what's up? Kairo Wolf here. Back with more Mudlarks. Back with little Nippy, Haugarund, and of course Lori, who we have to wake up. 3 years, love my life. A real French beauty. I met her at the base of the Eiffel Tower. True story. She absolutely hates this room, but unfortunately between my salary and the price of housing in London, this is where we shall be for now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not a great room. Well, then again, it's better than my room. But yeah. Hey, wake up. Hey, what time is it? Why are you waking me up? Any sign of Vincent? It's midnight. Sorry to wake you. And no sign of Vincent. But it's been a rather terrifying evening. Shit, what's happened now? I went to that paranormal society meeting I was talking about, and ended up doing a seance. A seance? Yes. The ghosts are real, Lori. I haven't been imagining them. But you're so stressed. I know, but the seance seemed to prove their existence. The medium told me that Vincent was in danger. He's trapped somewhere. She had very little prior knowledge of what has been happening, and described the ghost precisely. Really? Really. She said the ghosts were beside me the whole time, and then during the seance I actually saw them appear again. This shit is real. Vincent is in danger, and I really need to find him. I'm speechless. I'm also really tired. Can we go to sleep now? So you really believe this paranormal stuff is real now? I'm afraid so. I can only hope that the Goves are trying to lead me to Vincent in a positive way, and not trying to trap me as they may have done to Vincent. Oh, Winston, this is a nightmare. You're going to get yourself into trouble. Maybe we should just take a step back and let the police do their job. Are you kidding? PC Norman's sitting in the pub all day getting drunk. He says his men are on the case, but I've heard nothing. The medium said something about him being trapped at their resting place. Resting place? You mean a cemetery? The Goves were presumed to have left London during World War II. They could be anywhere. I couldn't find any information about their deaths. What I did find out, though, is that there are several churches who were helping Jewish people escape London during the war, as they were scared of persecution and needed to get out of Europe. I think this could explain what I've read in the archives about the Goves. I've been told by a tour guide that I should check out some more information about the churches in the East Southwark Library. It was closed today, so I'm going to check back tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can find out exactly what happened to Elisa and Salome? I don't know. It will lead me to Vincent. I wish I could help more. Shall I take a day off work? Thanks, but I should hopefully find some good leads tomorrow. I'm worried sick about you, Winston. Please be careful. I find what you're saying very hard to be true, but I can tell you've been through the mill tonight. Come and get some rest at least. You haven't been sleeping enough. Yeah, I'm coming to bed. Comfort me, Lori. So I said to Janice, it's only a matter of time before they come after us again. And the stories I hear from the continent are too horrific even for your ears, child. Do you think Hitler is really going to take England? For the sake of us all, I sincerely hope not. I don't want to know what would happen if he did. What would we do, Grandma? My dear, I do not know. Will I say bugger him and his silly mustache? Oh, you do have your father's language, young one. Manners at the table, please, Elisa. I'm sorry. That sounds like the same knock. Shh. Excuse me, it's Father Rogers. I don't mean to disturb you. Ah, it's just the priest. Do see him in, dear. What, that's it? Day 4. Wasn't it already day 4? I've lost track of the days. Oh, I'm in Winston's shoes right now. That was another sleepless night. And the only sleep I got was marked by that dream. Another of the Goves. This time the same knock at the door, but followed up by a warm greeting from a priest. This is all an elaborate plan. First he scares them, then he comes and helps them out of here. I don't want to go all Agent Cooper on this and start interpreting my dreams, but perhaps it showed a connection between the brick attack and the priest? Did you just confirm a conspiracy theory that I just suddenly came up with? Anyways, I better get cracking. The search for information in Vincent continues once more. That... I didn't read it before I said that. Alright then. I did not expect that. Let's go to the library. Excuse me? Oh, just step over here. I want to see this. Is that Godzilla? Or is that Reptar? Is this the same guy? A youth in a hoodie is spraying up a storm. He's being incredibly brazen during this in broad daylight. Ah. No. Hi there. Tally ho. What's that you're painting? Are you blind? No. It's a fucking dinosaur, isn't it? Albertosaurus? I love dinosaurs. Yeah. I guess I can sort of make it out. Aren't you scared someone's gonna tell you off? I ain't scared of nobody, bro. I eat pigs for breakfast, isn't it? Ha! Such bravado. No, stupidity. That's not bravado, that's just plain stupidity. So there's nothing like... Okay. Just checking. Lights flickering. Hello, miss. How are you this fine day? Cheery. I can just make up the name on her badge. Wagner. Seems an odd name for a girl. I guess it's her surname. Well, I would assume it's her surname. I ain't... Oh, Winston. I can't check out the librarian. Hey there. Hi, can I help you? I'm looking for a particular book. You have come to the right place. What is the book you were after? I'm unsure of the exact title, but it was recommended by a tour guide called Hermione. She said to mention her name to you and you would know exactly what she was talking about. Hermione? She is a lovely lady and a damn fine tour guide. Please, pardon my French. You are pardoned. Thank you. I know just the book. You must be after some local history. Indeed. It relates to churches in Southwark back in the war days. The book you need is called Southwark, The War Years. It is Hermione's Bible. Thanks. Where can I find the book? Just go through there to your left, the far corner of the library. There you will find a little section of old dusty books about local history, because no one reads them. I've seen Hermione with that particular book many, many times. She's the only one who ever checks it out. Oh, well, I was right then. Thanks for your help. Goodbye. So it's in the corner. Children books. Children books of all shapes and colors. I don't recognize any of them from my childhood. I must be getting old. I know the feeling. Selection of pro book brochures. I guess with so much information being available online, libraries need to do this. What's with this? Nothing. Nothing's with that. A nice TV there. I guess that's it. There's a box? Labeled free on the counter. Must be old stuff they don't want to keep anymore. Shit! That sound gave me such a fright. There's a toy police car in here. You fucking scared me. It's in very good condition, surprisingly. My nephew loves police cars. I think I will keep this. The rest of the stuff in here is just junk, though. Wait. Are you saying we have a... Oh, my lord. We do. What in the world are we going to do with that thing? Oh. Distraction. Wait, wait! The set is complete! We have the badge. And we have the car. Alright, anyway. That's not what I wanted. Ooh. Books, books. Lots and lots of books. South London bird fanciers. Oh dear. Quick scan reveals what I... Oh, that was easy. Let's see if I can find out what churches were helping the Jews escape. Looks very, very old. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I have to read this? Oh boy. Alright, I guess I'll do it. Jews in Southwark. At the dawn of the Second Great War, a thriving and wealthy Jewish community existed in Southwark, centered around the Grove Street area. There were bankers, jewelers, hat makers, lawyers, and the community was seen as an integral part of the local area. Not integral enough to hate them, apparently. To care about them. To not hate them, I mean. By the end of the war, this community had all but vanished, with most families choosing the option of migrating to countries such as Israel and the United States. Their reasons for doing so has been cause of some debate, but the general consensus is that there was a prevailing feeling in the community that Britain would fall to the advancing Germans, a belief heightened during the terror of the Blitz. Jewish citizens, despite being important members of the local economy and community, had long faced persecution. The ugly head of anti-Semitism is a recurring theme in London Jewish history. The low point came in 1936. The Battle of Cable Street took place on Sunday, 4th October 1936, in Cable Street in the East End of London. It was a clash between the Metropolitan Police, overseeing a march by the British Union of Fascists, screw fascists, led by Oswald Mosley, and anti-fascists, including local Jewish, socialists, anarchists, well that's a red flag, Irish and communist groups. Right. The fascists and the anti-fascists. The majority of both marchers and counter-protesters traveled into the area for this purpose. Mosley planned to send thousands of marchers dressed in uniforms styled on those of black shirts through the East End, which then had a large Jewish population. I think I've heard of the black shirts. In the resulting melee, many were injured and many local businesses have experienced great damage to their buildings. Place blame square on the anti-fascists rather than Mosley's mob. Wait. So the fascists were led by Oswald Mosley. And then there was they put the blame on the anti-fascists rather than Mosley's mob. Well, I mean, were the fascists actually going to do anything? Or did they only do anything because the anti-fascists came and decided to fight? I mean, if you're the one who instigates, you are the one at fault. But I don't know enough about this history. If it could be Oswald who instigated. The largest group amongst the anti-fascists were the Jewish, and as such, a new era in persecution had began. The British Union of Fascists grew in popularity, and hand in hand with this went a rise in anti-Semitic sentiment. Many families found themselves ill at ease, which was only amplified when war broke out, and with news of Holocaust atrocities slowly coming in from the continent, unrest was at an all-time high. Emigrating from Europe was not easy during this period, as passenger travel was not seen as a priority during the austerity of the war period. As such, many families needed to resort to alternative methods to reach their final destination. It is here where we see a very interesting period of Southwark history that is unique to the area. During the war, local community leaders showed strong support for British Jews, and Southwark records show that the locals were very active in hiding and protecting their Jewish neighbors. That's good. During the regular anti-Jewish demonstrations that the British Union of Fascists would engage in across the city. Okay, that's demonstrations? What kind of demonstrations? That doesn't sound good. The extraordinary tale of St. Michael's Church in Southwark is truly inspiring. As local Jews began to live in increasing fear over the rise of fascism and the steady advances of Hitler's armies, this local church was a beacon of hope for the community. Okay. Sounds familiar. For a fee, the wealthier Jewish residents could rely on this church for a fee? Really? On this church for secret and safe passage out of Europe. It has been discovered that the priest, Archibald Rogers, was directly involved in securing transport to the United States and Canada. It is thought that after he had arranged for new passports and identities for his benefactors, they would be taken away by boat from a secret entrance at the Thames facing rear of the church. This boat would slip through the night, where it would meet other vessels at the Thames mouth. Such was the extreme secrecy of these events. Many of these families and persons were simply thought to have disappeared at the time, with often only their closest family or friends knowing the truth of their flight. That's questionable. This explains why so many Jewish families were left unaccounted for during the war period. A heroic answer to these conspiracy theorists who had believed that Jews were being picked off systematically by anti-Semites. Well, could they have been tricked? That sucks, if that's the case. I hope not. The Blitz in Southwark. The area along the south bank of the Thames was heavily targeted by the Luftwaffe. I took German class. I am a disappointment. During World War II, due to presence of strategically important transport and storage infrastructure, as a result, buildings on Tooley Street were often at threat of destruction from German bombs during the Blitz. On the 29th of December 1940 is one of the most devastating bombing raids of the Blitz. German planes attacked the city of London with incendiaries and high explosive bombs, causing what has been called the Second Great Fire of London. Wasn't Father Rogers the name of the priest in my dream last night? Are the spirits of Salome and Elisa sending me messages in my dreams? I must be on the right track. This is very intriguing. Yeah, it kind of is. It seems as though Hermione may have been mistaken when she said there were many churches helping out the Jews in this area. St. Michael's seems to be the only one. I've walked past this place many times. I recognize it instantly from the photo. I'm assuming Father Rogers is long dead, but whoever is currently in charge, there might be able to provide me with some information about the Goves. And I might check out this pub, too. The Lord of Lorne. Maybe there's even some crusty old regulars there who were around during the war days. Who knows? So I guess I'll leave. Oh. What? Oh, exit. Duh. Thanks for your help. Oh, yeah. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. There's the exit. Can someone do something about him? Can I report? Wait. Now, I know he already said it, but he might have just been talking tough. Although I hope I don't get beat up. One man ain't gonna stop me. Why don't you call for backup? Copper scum. Perhaps I need to try something slightly different. I don't think that's gonna achieve anything. You want backup, buddy? Well, I got backup. Let's see if we can have a bit of fun. I didn't think this would... Arse! The coppers! I knew he was talking tough. Hello. Spray cans. I'll take those. Would you stop getting in the way? I'll take those. I'm the proud new owner of a can of black... Why black? Give me orange. I want orange. Give me black and orange. Graffiti? Do I have anything else to say about it? No. Can I mess it up? Oh, what? Come on, let's be a good Samaritan. Especially after all the rules we've broken. We've even broken some laws, man. Let's do something good. Let's get out of here. Ah, I see. Oh, this pub's actually quite close by. Which one do I want to go to? I want to go to the cop and tell him about that guy, but whatever. I'll go to the church. Nice church. St. Michael's Church. 1702. The rest is just boring stuff about opening times and sermons. Yeah, I couldn't care less about that. There are old memorial plaques. The writing has long since worn away. Like, the inside looks kind of cool. What is that? Oh, it's a person. He's too far away. This place is big. I think this is the church house. I should knock and see if the priest is in. He must know about Archibald Rogers and his exploits. Perhaps they have some record of where the Goves ended up. Those strange dreams I had the last couple of nights, I'm sure the priest that knocked was called Father Rogers. Was he the same priest that smashed their window? All this must mean something. There's a plant. I don't know why I can look at this. There's bins. You can smell them from here. P.U. You want to touch them? Excuse me, that is private property. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to cause... Please stay away from there. I wouldn't want you to catch any disease from that mess. Marcus, how many times have I told you? Get them to come and pick up that ruddy rubbish. I'm sorry, Father Rochester. Rochester. I will do it as soon as I finish up here. Please, Marcus. No, you know how I don't like trash laying about. Right away, Father. Good man. God bless you all. Security camera. Looks very high-tech. It seems a bit strange to have such equipment looming over the entrance to a church house. It does, doesn't it? Knock, knock. Can I help you? Sorry for the intrusion. Can I ask you a few questions? Go ahead. Are you the priest here? I am indeed. St. Michael's is a beautiful parish to be leading. I'm Father Gilmore Rochester. To whom do I owe the pleasure of meeting? My name's Winston. It's a pleasure to meet you. Likewise. What do you think of the history of St. Michael's Church? How long do you have? Ha-ha! These hollowed walls hold a rich and compelling history. There have been a place of religious worship on this site for over 1,500 years. Would you believe it? Interesting. Does the name Archibald Rogers mean anything to you? Father Rogers, of course! He is perhaps the most distinguished of my predecessors. I understand he worked closely with the Jewish community. Quite. It was all rather hush-hush at the time, but the man was responsible for the savior of possibly hundreds of our Jewish brothers and sisters during the war. We are all born to the same flock, are we not? Indeed. It seems my dreams may have been some sort of vision into the past. Whoa. What details can you tell me regarding Father Rogers and his helping of the Jews? It was well known that they were the victims of a lot of persecution at the time. Father Rogers, the saint he was, took them under his wing and under a veil of secrecy secured safe passage for them to destinations all over the globe. You are clearly a fan of his work. Absolutely. We here at St. Michael's are very proud of what he achieved in bringing people of all religions closer together. He brought happiness and security to many families around this area. Does the name Gove mean anything to you? Well, obviously not. Gove? An unfamiliar name to me. Okay. Do you have any records of where certain Jewish families ended up? Oh, Lord, no. I don't believe any physical records were even kept. He did say secrecy. It was too dangerous. Father Rogers had to work under complete secrecy to ensure the security of his benefactors. His benefactors. Because they were trying to get profit. So there are no records at all. No. He says this with quite a sharp tone. I'm not sure if I believe him. Do you know what countries the people were sent to? Oh, the States, Canada, Israel, and such. But exact locations are completely unknown. I kind of expected I could turn up here and get instant access to church records detailing exactly where the Goves ended up. Why would you expect that after all we've been through? Sometimes my night... Yeah. Do you know if anyone is still alive who was around when Rogers was helping the Jewish community? Not to my knowledge. No one at all? Nope. Did anybody else know about what Father Rogers was doing? Not to my knowledge. He acted alone? Yes. I sense Rochester is not telling me the truth. He looks shifty all of a sudden. Thanks for your help. Goodbye. God bless. Anyway. I'm just gonna walk over. Every time I get near the bends, the camera zooms in on me. It's really weird, but I don't want to get told off again. Is that how he knew? I would explain it. So he's just watching the cameras? Are you spying on this poor man? No, no, no. Hi there. Hello, lad. Oh, boy. Looks like you have your work cut out here. To be sure. I haven't done this section for a few weeks. The weeds are out of control. Would you like a hand? Ha, don't be silly, laddie. I got worker's blood. I could do this for days, I could. Well, you're doing a great job. Charmer. He's so wrapped up in the weeding that he doesn't even look up when he talks. A dedicated man. I can respect that. Do you know much about the history of the church? I ain't much of a history man, sonny. You ought to have a yarn with Father Rochester if you want to know about the place. Okay. What can you tell me about Father Rochester? Aye, he seems a good man. Looks after the parishioners well. How do you mean? He's a wealthy man, and a man of God knows to share his wealth. Are you saying he's rich? Why is he rich? Look at my watch. Is that a Rolex? Aye. Gave it to me last year after I did the hedges on the east side. So he's just kind of throwing his money around? I feel like that's sketchy. Whoa, lucky. How's he so rich? Not sure. Always assumed he was from a rich family. Probably explains it. Priests giving their gardeners Rolex watches? Weird. Or incredibly generous and caring. I mean, we can only hope, but I don't think that's the case. Why is Father Rochester so protective of his bins? Father Rochester is an absolute clean freak. I'll be here for the next few days doing all the gardens around the property. I guess the thought of someone else being near his mess freaks him out, as the kids say. Or he has something to hide. Why the security camera? Not sure, lad. In fact, I was a tad paranoid it was there to keep an eye on me gardening. That's what I thought. Laughing aside, the good father did catch me smoking a doobie out here a while back. Gave me a right old bollocking, he did. So perhaps it's there to make sure I pick the weeds and don't smoke them. Ha. Outrageous. This chap is a bit of a character. I can't say I'm too fond of marijuana. Marijuana. Why did I say marijuana? But I certainly don't pass judgment on to those who indulge. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it depends on the person. Do you smoke weed often? Aye, I do enjoy a puff. I think it's being around all this foliage all the time. I could do with a spliff right now, to be honest with you. I would risk the bleeding camera. Ha. I'm afraid I don't have any on me. If you come across some, send some old Marcus's way. Ha, will do. Do you know anywhere around here where you can get weed? Not a clue. My mate George grows it for me in Kent. The lucky wee laddie is in Magaluf on his holidays right now. I see. I never even asked him his name. What's your name? Well, I mean, he said his name, but I didn't ask it. My name is Marcus. And you? Winston. Winston. That's a good, solid name. Thanks. Bye. See ya, lad. So he wants a doobie. I've got can. Do you want to huff some paint? No, I'm kidding. Don't huff paint. That's bad. So I've got a lot of... Now the question, like... Like, I still have items like the rusty nail. Are these just stuff I have now? Or do they even still have a use? Not to mention, there's still this thing. It's questionable. And obviously there's no way these still have a use, but they're still here. Oh, no, no. So he wants weed. And he has a friend named George. That poor guy's work cut out. And then I can't deal with the bends. So I gotta deal with that camera. Sorry, Winston. I'm afraid I have some rather important paperwork to do. Sorry. I'm sure we will talk again. No. Well, you say you see nothing special, but that's the only window you acknowledge. So I guess I should go back to the front? Not the camera watching me like a hawk anyway, so I gotta do something about the camera. What to do about the camera? No, 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 no. Oh, well, I guess I should go to the pub for now. Ooh. Fancy. He looks like he must be the boss of the site. He's a big bugger. I don't want to touch him. We've only just met. Hi there. Yes? What are you up to? Oh, just a renovation job. The owner of the pub here wants to spruce things up a bit. I see. We would be hard at work right now if my bloody tardies would show up. Your team's running late? Yeah, I'm looking at my watch and I have no hesitation in docking wages. Ha! I'm sure it's just the transport system. There's always delays. We will see how they explain themselves. Say, you can't use a hammer, can you? I could do with an extra hand today. Can I get a free hammer out of this? Oh, I see you, bird. Sure. Brilliant. Just get that forewrench over there, and we'll work on the manifolds. Who am I kidding? I know nothing about construction or renovation. Ah, sorry. I don't actually know anything about this stuff. Oh. Thought I was on to a good thing here. I pay well. I'm sure you do. Sorry. Do you know much about this pub? Just the fact that it needs a good coat of paint and a bit of tender care. Seems like a nice place, but I'm not a fan of gastropubs. Me neither. You must be making a fortune from all the conversions, though. My Billy will be going to college, yes, ha ha. Do you know anything about the church next door? She's an impressive building, but I have never set foot in it. See you later. If you see my men around, tell them to get their arses into gear. Will do. I don't drive, therefore Well, fair enough. Hello, pigeon. One of London's famous flying rats. I can't reach it from here. Neither do I want to. You want to talk to it? To the crack addicts and wandering drunks. Damn. So there's this thing. Well, I can't acknowledge that. Interesting. Again with acknowledging a window. You can acknowledge this, though. I guess the rather distinguished-looking gent must be the Lord of the Lorne himself. I'm not a fan of all this lord and lady business. It's so very archaic, I believe. The window suggests there are some... Oh, yeah, well, whatever. So I guess I should just go in. I keep doing that. There are a lot of ladies in this game. Shit. Did you guys see that? I guess not. That was the... Oh. I saw something go by. I guess that was the ghost. I was distracted by the ladies. That was the ghost of Elisa Gove, no doubt about it. It seemed to go into the men's toilets. There are a lot of women in this game. Interesting. Nothing wrong with that. Building supplies. What are you doing anyway? Woman. She's a curious looking woman. That's it? Okay. And the barmaid. She's quite the English rose. Okay. I don't want to give her any ideas. That's rather forward, don't you think? Who do I want to talk to first? Let's go with the barmaid. Hi there. Hello, what can I get you? Oh boy. Do you know much about the church next door? St. Michael's? No, why? No reason. I'm not a churchgoer. Neither am I. And the religious types don't really come in here, as you can imagine. Yeah. Do you have any old regulars at this pub? No, we aim for a younger crowd. We like to attract clientele from the city financiers and bankers, etc. Oh, one of those pubs. What do you mean by that? Nothing. So you don't know of anyone around this area who would have been around in, say, the 1940s? What a strange question. Do you have an old person fetish? Ugh, cheeky. Heh. Well, no, I can't say we have anybody coming in here of that age. Okay. Do you know much about the history of this area? I know Southwark is a very old area of a real part of London history. This pub has been here for centuries. But history's boring. Not always. Do you want a drink or not? Not really. Does the name Gove mean anything to you? I think at this point she's proven that no, it means nothing to her. What's that? Is that a footballer? Oh, God. Oh, don't worry. Seen anything strange around here lately? There was a massive fly in here this morning. Crawled all over the pork scratchings. So don't have the pork. Don't tell the boss, though. No ghost sightings? No? Random questioning guy? Can I speak to the landlord? Why? I need some information he might be able to tell me. Unfortunately, the landlord's on holiday in the Far East at the moment. Which means I am the boss around here for now. Oh. When does he get back? A few weeks. Well, what's with all that scaffolding and stuff for? We're renovating, going full gastropub. I see. Bye. Have a nice day. I mean, she seems nice, at least. The rest of the pub is undergoing reconstruction. Builders seem to have left half of their crap in here. Can't I can't. Okay, fine. The magazines? Mostly about cars and investments. Boring. So that's boring, huh? What's this? There's a letter in here? It's simply addressed to Rosie. Hey, get out of that post! Sorry. I'm gonna have to distract her. Come over to the side. File magazines, I guess the customers. So she won't let me have it. I want to read the letter, though. The beer taps. Oi! Get your hands off there, hun! Ah, apologies. No free beer for me, then. So we got the bar, every color, and Sambuca Spectrum. I do not know what that is. Rugby jersey. Not a fan. Rather dull. I mean, I'm not into it either, but I don't know if I'd call it dull. The sign promises upstairs seating, but the second floor is closed for renovation. Second floor sounds cool. Nothing else? I don't want to miss anything. Sometimes I miss stuff. So is she on a piano or something? What is she doing? Hi there. Hey. Nice of her to look back and say hi. I appreciate that. What's your name? Oh, she looks back to speak to me. My, you are a very forward young man. They call me Dolly. How about yourself? Winston. Enchante. Are you a regular here? You can find me here every day, sweetheart. Whoa. Speaking of being forward, do you know of any old regulars, people around since the old days? Why, no, sweetie. It's quite a young, hip place here. Do you think Dolly would show her face in an old man's pub? I guess not. You can bet your bottom dollar, no siree. I apologize for any implication. Do you know much about the church next door? Does it look like I go to church, honey? Nuh-uh. Fair enough. Do the names Father Rogers, Gove mean anything to you? I haven't the foggiest what you are chatting about, sweetie. See you later. Bye-bye. Alright. To the toilets, then. There doesn't seem to be anybody here. Oh. I saw that. What the? Holy shit. She wants help? Incredibly filthy. Considering the relatively... Oh, I'm tired. The relative cleanliness to the rest of the pub. That's true. I might catch something. What about the graffiti? No? You don't want to talk about the graffiti? Your average run-of-the-mill. Nothing interesting there, just a horrible smell. There's nothing suspicious about this dank toilet. That's strange. Is it a trap door? Probably just to do with the plumbing of the urinals. Probably. A soap dispenser clings to the wall in desperation, screaming out at its filthy surroundings. Well, I feel clean. My hands are not dirty. Yeah, you just soaped them. I'd rather not. The smell emanating from the cubicle is nigh unbearable. Somebody had something very interesting for dinner last night. Oh, Winston, that was TMI, man. Don't describe this stuff to me. I'm tilting my head right now. What? Let's flood it. I will flood this place. It's not working. It's jammed shut. The hinges are creaky and rusty. Oh. Oh. After I put the soap on the hinges, the flat lifts easily. And there's something, a business card. What the heck? Well, there isn't any exciting secret passages, but there is a weird-looking business card. Yes. It simply says, ask for Cammy. What the hell does that mean? Probably just someone's idea of a joke. Great, now the toilets are flushing by themselves. Does this weird shit mean I'm getting closer to finding Vincent? Or closer to my own demise? So we got a business card. Oh, a rather nice looking one. Ask for Cammy. Ask her for where? Yes. That's what I would like to do. Hello, ladies. Does this mean anything to you? Does this mean anything to you? Come on. Actually, it looks like it's been 40 minutes, and I'm pretty sure I don't really have to cut anything out. So, this is Kairo Wolf, signing off. Bye. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you liked it, be sure to check out other videos I've done, and subscribe if you want to see new videos when they come out.